welcome to the Unwrapped Leader Podcast, where we get raw, real, and relevant in the new network marketing so you can be a gifted leader in your business. I'm Dracy Dewar, and I am from Australia, and I am excited to share with you guys a solo on standing out in a crowd. So before I get started, I just really wanted to say I'm doing a solo this time because our fabulous Teisha has just gotten back from a vacation, all expense paid for her and her partner on a cruise in the Caribbean. So it looked like she had a fabulous time. Please follow Teisha Dorianna on Instagram so you could see the outstanding time that she did have. And so I said I would do a solo this week only because tomorrow I'm heading off on the big jet plane to New Zealand for a wedding. So I'm actually going on a personal overseas trip, which is exciting. And I'm looking forward to going to a wedding. I haven't gone to a wedding probably in over a decade, so it should be lots and lots of fun. So we're going to do a solo the next couple of weeks, and then we will come back together. But what's been really exciting is Teisha and I have been working on some really exciting stuff. And so this podcast is going to be leading up to this excitement of what we're doing. And so we're working on some really great stuff on why personal branding is so important in our new network marketing business. And so one of the topics out of it happens to be standing out in a crowd. And so clearly I am doing my very best to stand out today to do this podcast. So those of you that are listening in on the podcast, I'm actually sitting here with pink ponytails and pink sunglasses, and I'm wearing pink, and I am the least pink person that you would actually ever meet. But I think the whole part of standing out in a crowd was about having fun. And so I wanted to have some fun with you guys today. So I made the extra effort. I was looking for flamingos and pink boas and all that sort of stuff, but time did get me, and these ideas come to me very last minute. And so I'm just having fun with what I have. And so I really want to talk about with you guys on why standing out in a crowd is so important, because especially in this competitive industry like network marketing, a strong personal brand really helps you be different, to help define yourself different from all the others, so you can actually showcase your unique strengths, your values, your expertise, and make you the go-to person in your actual business, in your niche. And so I really wanted to have that opportunity to talk about that, what actually helps you stand out. And so let's talk about that. Let's actually talk about something that actually helps you stand out. And I kind of think about it like this, and that's why I kind of thought to have some fun with you guys on it. But let's stand out like a flamingo in a flock of seagulls. That is kind of the goal. And that's kind of how I see this business, especially not just network marketing, but online business and showing up in social media. You know, there's a lot of seagulls out there, and you know, how can you stand out from them? So if you're actually tired of blending in just like another seagull in the crowd, I want you guys to really think, okay, it's time to embrace your inner flamingo and soar to new heights in your personal branding. So let's have some fun with this and talk a little bit more about why it's so important to stand out, and why it's so important to not settle for being a seagull so you can be a fabulous flamingo. And so I just wanted to talk about, I believe, 5 different things that can help you stand out. And so I'm going to talk about number 1, your uniqueness. Now let's think about this, your uniqueness. Flamingos are known for their vibrant pink feathers, their graceful presence, and by standing out in a crowd, you showcase your uniqueness and let your true colors shine so you can embrace what sets you apart and attract the attention like you've never before. And I think this is what makes personal branding so unique, is because you get to be you. You get to allow yourself to shine and allow yourself to bring out those true colors. Now, my true colors aren't necessarily pink, but we know Teisha's are. But my true colors are about having fun. I might be a bit quirky. I might even be what they call the corn queen, because everything that kind of comes out of my mouth is usually a bit corny. I love doing acronyms, just like I did an acronym on flamingo, just to have fun. But again, it's about you finding your uniqueness in your personal branding. And just say 3 tips I want to give you about how you can help find your uniqueness is number 1 is just really identify your strengths. your first step in finding your uniqueness is to identify what those strengths are, as in list your skills, your expertise, the qualities that actually make you stand out from the others, or the things that you just really love to do and you're willing to fail forward in front of others while you learn those passions. These could be anything from communication skills, your creativity, or even just problem solving abilities. Or maybe you're just a really good rhymer, or you sing, or you dance, but maybe there's just some things that make you super unique. And maybe, again, it's just a real passion for cooking and you're willing to do it in front of others. So again, what are your strengths? What are the things you're willing to fail forward on? And have fun. That's number one, identifying. Number two is just, again, know your values. Your values are what makes you, you, your unique you. They actually guide your decisions and your actions, and they'll also help form an important part of your personal brand. And identifying your values will make sure you're in line with your personal and your professional goals. And so again, knowing your values, and this is something we talk about in our Unwrap Your Brand Masterclass. It really helps you, not only your values, your vision, so you have the right voice and the visuals to all really capture that and bring that together. And number three really helps you. Number three, making you uniqueness in your personal brand, is your authentic self. Being authentic. Authenticity is the key to personal branding. Being true to yourself, and don't try to be somebody that you're not. Now I'm wearing pink and I'm not pink, but what I am is fun, and I'm just trying to have fun. So I'm willing to have fun with you guys. So again, be true to yourself and don't try to be someone else. But what's also important is for you to embrace those quirks. Be proud of your accomplishments. Be proud of who you are. Let your personality shine through your branding efforts. And so my nature is creative. I was never really good at this online IT, creating, I don't know, squares and posts and things like that. But I was willing to fail forward with Teisha and learn social media. And really, I got on being really not knowing what I was even doing on Canva. But because I love color and texture and I love decorating by nature, I've been able to really embrace the Canva and really embrace bringing our colors together, which happens to be our teal and our pink. And again, we had fun making that really unique and bringing it together. My teal being Tiffany. I love Tiffany & Co. I love that color. It makes me think of diamond rings and jewelry and gifts. And so our brand is really evolved around unwrapping the gifted leader that you are, becoming an unwrapped leader. And so you're seeing yourself as a gift, and hence where our teal actually really came in. We had fun doing that. And so Teisha's that splash of pink. And so hence why we brought in the bit of pink, and how we kind of talk. Our language and our lingo is around gifts, and your presence is the best gift that you can give. And that is us shining and having fun in making ourselves stand out and be a little bit more unique in our actual personal brand. Number two is confidence. Now think about a flamingo. A flamingo struts with confidence. They own their individuality. When you stand out, you radiate confidence. If you radiate confidence and inspire others to follow your lead, let your brand exude self-assurance and watch as it draws people towards your magnetic presence. Again, you being you with confidence attracts. And so again, you are a gift, and your presence is a gift. And so I just want to talk about, again, what does confidence look like? And confidence is just being brave and being courageous and failing forward again. But you're doing it with confidence because you're willing to lead and you're willing to stand out. And so I just wanted to kind of just capture a few things, a few simple tips. I'm going to give you 3 tips on being confident in your personal brand. And again, it comes back to what we talked about. Your uniqueness is, what are your strengths? And in your strengths is what makes you special. Okay. And when you know what makes you special and you communicate that to people and you have a really clear understanding of what makes you special, that helps you become more confident because you get to be you. And that's what number 2 is, again, coming down to being that authentic, but also being consistent in it. Because when you're consistent, your brand, it becomes a reflection of who you truly are. And that consistency of show and being consistent with your message across different platforms, and being able to interact with who you are with your messaging, it helps you, again, take action with making you in line with your brand values. So number 3 is seek feedback. This is the one thing about continually improving. To become confident in your brand is seek feedback from people you admire, from people who are doing what you want to do. Seek feedback from having a coach. That's why having a coach is so important, because they really can help cultivate and create that personal brand for you. So you can make those adjustments. And you can continuously improve your brand over time. Honestly, if you even just go see my personal brand, Dracy Dewar, again, I'm a work in progress. I am creative. I naturally been in the I guess positive by nature, but you'll see if you go back on my brand, how it has kind of evolved, and it's still a work in process, but I'm having fun with it. I am consistent. And most importantly, I seek feedback from those that I admire that are doing it really well. So that's how I become confident in my personal brand. And just the fact that I just love my message, and my message is about being brave. My message is about being confident. My message is about standing up really tall in the network marketing industry, because it does make a difference. And it has made a huge difference in my life and the lives around me. And so that's my message. And I'm really, I guess, confident to share that. And so because I have really created on what I am good at, and what I am good at is standing up for what I believe in, and I believe in this industry. All right. So next one, number 3, is memorable branding. Okay, think about it. A flamingo leaves a lasting impression no matter where it goes by standing out. So by standing out, you create a memorable brand that sticks in people's minds. So when they think of your industry, they instantly associate it with your vibrant and your unforgettable presence. Again, you are a gift to this industry. So what are 3 tips on creating a memorable brand? Okay, so first of all, creating a memorable brand is essential for any business, especially in the network marketing business, to stand out from the competition. Okay, so number 1 is understanding your audience. Okay, so to create a memorable brand, you need to understand your target audience, do some research on the demographics, their interests, their behaviors in create a brand around that resonates with them. This will help you create connection with your audience, as well as make your brand memorable. Number 2, be unique. Okay, standing out a crowded market. Okay, you need to be unique. And this is about creating a brand that is a little bit different from your competition and highlights your unique selling points. So think about what makes your brand special, and how you can communicate that through your branding. And then number 3 comes to the consistency. Consistency is key to creating a memorable brand, and you need to be consistent in this by the same colors, the fonts, the message that comes across, all through your marketing channels. And consistency will also help your audience recognize your brand and create a cohesive image that is easy to remember. And again, just go and check us out on our Instagram. You'll see this is something we take a lot of pride in. And so it'll definitely help you stand out from the competition by being able to create a memorable brand. All right, so the next one happens to be unleash your flamboyance. Okay, so flamingos are known for their flamboyant display and their captivating charm. So embrace your flamboyance, your creativity, your unique style to capture your audience and create a true impact. Let your brand be mesmerizing. That's the word. Memorizing. I meant mesmerizing. So you can let your brand be a mesmerizing sight that no one can resist. And so how do you do that? Okay, how do you be mesmerizing? Well, again, it takes some time for you to reflect on your personality, identify that real unique style that you do have to help make you stand out. And it comes down to those strengths that you do have to allow you to show your passion. Maybe it's a passion for photography and your network marketing, but you have a passion for photography. Imagine being able to tie that all together and being able to showcase your skills, whether it's on a website or your social media or in your profiles. And again, experiment with different formats. Your personal brand should be an accurate reflection of who you are. So don't be afraid to experiment with these different formats and find things that work for you. Again, it's a work in progress. And so you may enjoy really creating videos or maybe even doing your own podcast, whatever it may be. Find a format that you can have fun with. Now, Teisha and I love doing our podcast, and it gives us lots of ideas and content that we can take and utilize into our social media. It allows us to, really align our unique style and allow us to showcase our creativity and our personality, from our podcast to our Instagram, to our Facebook, even from our book and creating our courses. So again, building a personal brand is about you truly captivating an audience that requires a combination of you being creative, authentic, and experiencing. By this, your personal brand will become memorable as you allow yourself to embrace yourself to be flamboyant. So I guess really for you guys, are you ready to ditch that seagull life and embrace your flamingo spirit? So I just thought I'd kind of finish it off with actually talking about flamingo branding if you really want to stand out. And so I had some fun here. I just kind of pulled this all together. And so I just wanted to bring an acronym for you guys on flamingo to create as we call it, a flamingo spirit in standing out. And so the F is for have fun. The L is for lasting. Everything you do, you want to make it so it's lasting and it attracts. So the A is attracts, and M is being memorable. That I is make an impact. You want to be nitrogen on fire so you can become a giant in your niche and also make it a brand that is absolutely outstanding. So I don't know, I hope you had fun with this. I really want to share with you guys. We certainly have fun doing this. Really think about, I hope you got some notes on this. Maybe please share some ideas that you got. What are you going to do to stand out more in your personal brand? So, and if you want some tips on that, go and follow us on Instagram or Facebook if you haven't done that already. We'll put that in the show notes, or even go and check out our link tree and go and click some of the free resources in there. Get on our mailing list, because as I said, Teisha and I are working on some really great stuff on personal branding, social media, and how important it is to the network marketing. So give us some thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe. And most importantly, if you're listening in on a podcast, please give us a 5-star review. Thanks, you guys, and have a great day. And we will see you in 2 weeks.